Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Let's go over the watch list really quickly. We like Palantir above this 22 for a break and hold above this to come down and retest it, or just break and hold above it. We like a bounce area for this 20, 20.5, which you see it did it yesterday. We like Roblox after earnings for a break and hold above this 47, or for it to come back down into this 42, 43 area for a bounce. Tesla, break and hold above this 190. SMCI, I know spreads are usually a little wide, but we're looking at the exact same levels from yesterday. Break and hold above 700. Retest up in this. Yesterday we had it at 605, 610 area for it to come down. I still like that area, but because it bounced yesterday at 630, I'm going to start looking at maybe some calls for a bounce area here at the 630. And I would need a lot of confirmation here at the 630 area. Amazon, same thing, 174, 162, 160 for the bounce area. You could potentially look for probably getting to some shorts below this 167, break and hold above it. That's what I'm looking for Amazon here. CRM, still the same thing, above that 290. We've been here in this little zone for a few days now, probably a few weeks in estimate. So I'm looking for a break and hold above that 290. SPY, same thing as we talked about yesterday. We're looking for any sign of weakness at this 498, 499, 500 level with a confirmation for a move back down lower. A break and hold above this 496 could push us into this level here, so it would be a little bit more of a high risk for a break and hold above this 496. Again, I really love this 490, 489. All right, we are back. Okay. Give it another 5 minutes. We'll start talking about the watch list again. But get those contracts ready. Get set up to trade. Get everything locked and loaded. Had a beautiful day yesterday. Let's try. Anybody who's getting in right now. So we like Palantir, break and hold above this 22. Now we like to bounce at this 250, 200 area like we spoke about yesterday. And as you see, yesterday it came right into that level and bounced back up. Roblox, this is a after earnings play. We're looking for people to take some profit. As you see it, people are already starting to take profit. Come down into this 42, 43 area confirmation, bounce back up. We're looking for a break and hold above 47, but I actually like 47.2. I think that's the high of this candle here. Yeah, 47.2. A little bit more than that 47. You could wait for that break and hold of 47 and see the reaction up here, but 47.2 would be my area. A little bit more cleaner. SMCI, I know spreads are a little bit wide, but again, the same levels as yesterday, 700, break and hold above. Yesterday we had it down here at the 605, 610 area for a bounce. It bounced yesterday at 630, so I'm keeping an eye on this 630 for a higher risk, but ideally I still like the 600, 605, 610 area for a bounce. Tesla, break and hold above 190. That's simple. Not looking for anything on downside. That's basically what I'm looking for the upside. CRM, we still are below that 290. It's been on my watch, as you guys know, for a long time. So 290, break and hold above. Have an alert right under it, so if it happens, we'll get alerted. Amazon, I love Amazon since it's been consolidating, so it's gonna make a move soon. Whether it comes back down to 160, 162, or whether it breaks 174.5, time will tell, but we're ready either way. SPY, it's holding this 496 very well. As you see prior, it was all-time highs, as you know. That 496 is just above it. So I would like to see it hold this 496 for a move up into this 498, 499, 500. And we'll see how we react up here in these levels. Could potentially take a short. If we look strong and look to squeeze, then we'll be above 500 this week, if not next week. If we fail this 496, I will take the 490, 489 bounce. Other than that, I won't really touch it. You could scalp it for a quick downside, quick upside. That's completely up to you. If I do, I'll call that live. If not, it is what it is. Alright, we are about 2 minutes from the open. I'm just going to drink some coffee and just hang out until then. Get those contracts ready, get everything ready to trade. Good areas for long terms and stuff like that. Roblox has been in a really, really bad spot for quite a bit. I'll show you guys the chart. As you see, it's been hit. It's been hit rough. We're back in this little channel here, so a break above here. Eventually I do see it coming up to those 50s. But we'll see what happens. I know people who bought it up here. They didn't average down. They didn't. I don't know if they did average down, but I know people who bought her all the way up here at these highs. in the hundreds. But hey, there's only room to go up. After, if you didn't use options to hedge your position down, you could use the option uh, long call leap. You could, see what happens. As you see, it did a little triple bottom here, so it looks pretty good. It's in this little channel here, sideways for the weekly. So let's see what happens. Either we break above or we stay in this channel. We're coming down lower. Now, what did I have here? Amazon? Yeah, I had Amazon here. Alright, let me drop down the music a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Alright, market is open, everybody. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. Getting those contracts ready, like I said earlier. I'm be sipping some coffee until we start getting a little bit of movement. Here comes Roblox. It's already starting to bounce. Want it a little bit lower. Palantir's approaching as well. Did anybody get in on that 43 bounce? I'm waiting a little longer. I want a little dip, a little deeper. The 42 calls right now. That's what I'm looking at. The spreads are just a little bit too wide. Oh, there it is. That's the reaction right there. Trim. 22%. Taking that right there. Taking that right there. You could get into some starters in this candle below 2.3. You could start looking to get into some starters. I'm willing to wait. We already made 20% or over 20% on that move. I know it was a light. I know it was very quick, so definitely looking for something else. It's holding very, very good here. There's still 3 minutes left in this candle, so a lot can happen. We want nice entries. We wanted this to come down. It's just, it is very strong. Damn, Roblox. Spy still around this 496. It's back above it. This is the 15-minute on Spy. So it did engulf this previous candle. That was your chance to enter. PLTR under 222, under 22.3. You can have two zones. 22 under 22.3, which is this right here. Basically 22.2, which was yesterday's high. Pretty much touched that, retested it, and it could look for a move back up higher. I want it about 222.15, and I'll get my starters in. I'll get in the 22 calls. Spy broke below that 496. Damn, Roblox. Use the one. Hopefully somebody grabbed Roblox at my 43 level. It touched it exactly. Literally. That was the low. 43. That move alone right there is over 100%. Or at 100%. Grabbing it here as soon as it touched 43. It's beautiful. Alright, here comes the pullback on Palantir. Let's see what we get. 5, 10, 15. It's the high of the 15 candle. Yesterday's high is 22.2. I think Spy is going to start using this 496 as resistance. See some volumes coming in on that candle right there. Alright, let's see what Spy does here at 496. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on Palantir. Palantir's back at that 222.5. Contracts really haven't moved on Palantir like that. So don't worry. It's the low of that 15-minute candle right here. was curious on Tesla. That's why I came over here. Let's go back to SPY. 22.6, I think it hit. Palantir. Yeah, pretty much 22.6. It's failing to go higher. Let's look at the volume on this. Volume's dying down. A little careful on this pullback. Wait for the confirmation. Put an alert on Tesla. Put an alert on SMC. Let's change this to Palantir. It's a nice 1 hour candle. Broken, held above. It needs to hold above this 22.19. The 15-minute looks really good. Came back, tested this 22.17. When did it touch 22.17? Did it just do it just now? Yeah, it did. That's what I get for talking. That was my entry zone there. I hope somebody grabbed it. SPY's back above this 496. I like to see this hold. If you got into those Palantirs at that 22.17, you should be up about 10%, a little more. For this one, wait for the break of the highs to take profit. Wait for it to break 22.6. You could trim up here at those highs, though. Don't forget to trim at the highs, like we always do. Here comes the break. If you didn't trim on the first time at the highs, you should have trimmed there. Those contract lows were 62. They're up to 88 right now. About to break these highs. There you go. From 62 to 90. Take that profit right there. That's $30 a contract. I missed it, but I'm pretty sure a few of you guys caught it. That was it right there. That was the break and hold, the break and retest of that 22. Broke, hold, came down to retest Friday's high. Came in here into this little zone that I said, that 22.2 down to this 22. And you should have just taken that for that move up higher to break highs. If you got in at 62 at the low, let's be generous and say you got in at 65. You made over 30% on that move right there. You made about 40% on that move. And we already caught it for 20%. So that's 40% and 20% if you caught that on live. I missed it because I was focused on SPY. But that was the move right there. I told you guys, wait for that 22.2 to 22. I said 22.5 would be my ideal. And you know how I spoke yesterday, I usually like to get in about 15 cents prior to my moves. So I did say below that 22.3, I was going to get some starters right there. Starters here. Full position would have been in between here, like I said. And if you got into that full position, 40% move, you would be eating today. 20% and then 40%. Let's see, SPY just failed at 496. Again, used it as resistance. Rising volume. Those contracts are still hovering about 38-40% for Palantir. Tesla used that 190 as resistance. Roblox stuck in between this zone now after moving from that 43 bounce level that we had. Beautiful move there. I wish I caught that one. It's just those spreads at the beginning of the day. Usually when it opens, they're wide usually, but that one was just too wide for my liking. It was like $80 or 80 cents. $80, pretty much same thing of a spread. It was just too much for my liking. And then once things finally calmed down, it was, the move already happened. I'm gonna be done very, very soon for the day, just because I do have a few things to do. I gotta go into a office and fix a conference room, TV, monitor, whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually gonna call this a day. If you caught Roblox, that move right there alone, you should be chilling, calling it a day. You could have took the move that I did here on Palantir for over 20%. You could have taken the pullback like I mentioned. That move alone was 40%. So you guys should be good to go. I'm going to call it a day, you guys. I do have a few things to do today, so trade safe, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another free session.